Hey guys, I'm a loser that's played Peroxide since Wave 1. And I've come here to make a video on the Peroxide Wave Iceberg for you, because there's a lot of unknown information about the wave, which I think is really fun, and we're gonna get right into it. Here we have the first layer. These things are pretty much common knowledge, and you probably might get some yourself, which is good. Bleach Omega. Now, if you ask anyone in Wave 1, at the beginning of Wave 1, what the game was like, they would tell you it would be Bleach Omega, because it was akin to the game Mighty Omega, where all you would do is trade in stats. There was the gym system, which is heavily revised as it is now, but back then that was the only way to get stats. Old Katakura. Old Katakura is the first subject on the iceberg where I have images and can show you what I mean. Old Katakura was the older map of Peroxide before free release, in which the entire map changed. Every map is completely different, but it was way smaller, way less scale, a bit more homey. I kind of liked it better. But yeah, Old Katakura was a thing. Gear GUI. When you look at older Peroxide clips and videos, you might see that the UI and interface, it looks a lot different than it does right now. Show is meta. Show is a move, probably the first one you'll get that uses Spirit Stat, but back then, it was not good. It had no auto aim, it had no damage. It became such a meme that Spud, one of the developers, decided to make a Spud Show minigun, I believe it was, and it was pretty funny. Yeah. This is the second layer, where things get a bit more silly. Lightning Greatsword equals win. Back when Peroxide first was conceived to us Wave 1s, Lightning plus Greatsword was the best combination you could have. You would dominate meta, you would kill any NPC that comes in your way, because Lightning was so good, and Greatsword was pretty good too. Old Trello. The Trello that you have today is not the same as what it was before. The old Trello barely gave any information, barely did anything of use, and our great friend Sis decided to make his own, which I'm very grateful for, and I appreciate it. Link in the description. No evasive? No evasive basically means that when this game first came out, there wasn't evasives, and so in my opinion, that was a bit more balanced because they didn't have to make shit one shot, but that's just me, I guess. Wave 0 codes. Back in Wave 0, they released at least 1 or 2 slot codes, and some other rerules. What many Wave 1s didn't know is that they didn't have an expiration date for a while, so you could just cash them in, get 2 or 3 slots for free, some other rerolls, and call it a day. I have used that a lot, actually. Here we have the third layer, in which things get a little bit more, if you know, you know, and a little more silly as you go along. Project Mid and Type Shit was a shitpost made by us Peroxidians, because everyone was saying that these two games were going to end our game. And only one of them is still standing. Can you guess which one? Fullbringers were first. Many of you don't know, but the fake Bringer's flash steps that you have now, the Bringer Light, was actually the first flash step made for the game. It was also a spec, so that was kind of fun. I fought a dude with it, he lost. But yeah, that happened. Peroxide lore. Peroxide lore was a big joke until recently with Fullbringers and Master Rage. But it used to mean nothing. There used to be no lore. It used to just be a Bleach game, and that's all you did. You consumed the Bleach. The Old Bankai. The Old Bankai, this is a 2-segment part. This is going to take a minute. The Old Bankai used to have enhanced moves instead of one ult. The only instance we have of this, which I don't have footage for, was taken in a Wave 1 tournament for whatever clan you wanted. You could have a Hollow Clan on a Shinigami slime. Anything. But all we know is that there was a clone that was really trippy, and it didn't work normally. We never saw anything about it again. Before Bankai came out, nothing. But also, when Bankai did come out, it was extremely hard. They had to nerf it multiple times. the first phase would bug out, so sometimes you just miss out on entire things. Everyone was going crazy, servers were lagging. They made announcements for YouTubers. That would sadly impair my progress to Bankai, probably many others. But if you got it, you were certified good at the game, basically. Same with Segunda. Segunda was impossible even to some testers. But we're here now where everything's free. So, who made Excel and Astra? There was a dev with the same image as his profile picture as the second layer that I don't remember the name of, sadly, that made Astra and Excel in one night on a stream in the Peroxide server. He then released it. The game started crashing and bugging because they weren't tested or anything, and then he left. No one knows where he is, I'm pretty sure. He might be gone, like for good. But yeah, dungeons. When? Dungeons were originally what I'm assuming to be invasions. We only saw it once in a VC with Spud, where he showed off a dungeon with a Stark boss, and we riddled him into making him do it first person with Show and Bala, and eventually he won Show Eternal, which also it contributes to the first Show is meta. Here we have the fourth and final layer, to my knowledge. If I'll update this if I ever, think of more. But here's where things get a bit weird, and honestly, you shouldn't know about this because it's pretty odd. Spud leaks another thing again. Spud, just like Tom Holland, can't shut up about stuff they're making, which is a good thing for us players, but horrible for the devs. That's probably why he's MIA. Hey, it's me, Goku! Goku Day. What people don't know is that I think it was when you spawn in, there's a chance of you getting ear raped by Hey, it's me, Goku, and I think that's really cool. Biden Blast! Biden Blast was not actually a Biden Blast. It was mostly a rare Easter egg where you would spawn in with Joe Biden on your screen, just bouncing around all over the place. And it was pretty annoying, and it lagged the game out so bad they had to remove it. Schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is the Trello owner's own version of schizophrenia. I don't know if he's gotten rid of it, but he has this like spec where it's just the Joe Biden thing, but real bad, and his character says shit randomly in chat. It's really funny. That's the Peroxide iceberg. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, check out this video down below, but there probably won't be one because I'm lazy.